Not alive. You're alive. Oh wow, thanks a lot, guys. I didn't know I was live. Welcome everybody to the greatest live performance of your life. I have this book, and we're going to go through some of it because why not? On the back it says, "Did you know that the Pilgrims ate popcorn at the first Thanksgiving, or that Maine is the toothpick capital of the world? What if frogs have teeth? I can't imagine frogs having teeth. That's too weird. Or do you want to know that a cockroach's favorite food, what a cockroach's favorite food is? Or how long it would take to drive to the sun? Just in case you want to warm up during the winter, that'd be good information to know. Or you could amaze your friends and family by telling them that a baby giraffe is 6 feet long when it is born. Or, oh there, or the tigers have striped skin. Not just the fur that's striped, their skin is striped. I think a polar bear is like black on me. It has black skin or something, but I could just be making that useless information up. All right, we'll go through the whole book. Why not? Unless I get sued by this author. I don't really care. I do care. I don't have the money. Squirrels can climb trees faster than they can run on the ground. Look at that squirrel. He's running up the tree to the finish line. He's got his little earbuds in, and he's listening to his favorite Mint Green catalog song, Kickin' With Me. And he is kicking it, actually. Happy Birthday to You is the most often sung song in America. That's really not that surprising, as thousands of people have birthdays every day, I'm sure, in this great land. That's not really that useless or totally awesome. Actually, that's just information. A bumblebee beats its wings about 160 times a second. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. Sleeping Beauty slept for 100 years. Where do they figure that one? Queen Elizabeth I had more than 2,000 dresses. That's a lot of dresses, isn't it? I wonder where she kept them in. That's one epic closet, walk-in closet she has. More presidents have been born in the state of Virginia than any other state. Maybe that's why Virginia is for lovers, because people love to be president. Sharks are the only fish that can blink with both eyes. Like this. Both sets, because don't they have two lids? Comment below. Anywhere. If anyone watches this. Christopher Columbus had blonde hair. Who would have thunk? For all you blonde people out there, you got something in common with Christopher Columbus. But a lot of people I don't think like Christopher Columbus, so you're probably going to dye your hair now. The starfish doesn't have a brain. That's gross, but exciting at the same time. It probably, instead of a brain, has a star. The oldest known goldfish lived to 41 years of age. Its name was Fred. I won a goldfish once at a carnival, and it lived forever and it turned white. And I figured out why the other carnival goldfish died, because my fish ate them and killed them. We tried finding, I call them mystery fish because the mystery of how he lived so long. And we tried buying mystery fish some friends, and it didn't work out. But for a while, we just say, you know what? He likes being alone. Leave it that way. Money that can be lost in one turn in Monopoly is $5,070. What a thump. One in every four Americans has appeared on television. I I have appeared on television. So yes, the Steinhoffels I had. I mean, I saw it on YouTube, but apparently it was on television too. Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, wasn't a fan of raw carrots. I also learned that Mel Blanc did Bugs Bunny voice in a coma once, while in a coma. And that's how they kind of figured out that he was doing better. The more you know, right? An iguana can hold its breath for 28 minutes. Don't test that on iguanas, though. I don't want people coming back to me saying all these iguanas passed away because of you. Crocodiles cannot stick their tongues out. Poor crocodile, look at him. He just wants to get a little pepper. I wouldn't put my hand that close to a crocodile either. Just look at all those teeth. President John Quincy Adams owned a pet alligator, which he kept in the East Room of the White House. That would be kind of fun to see. I wonder if they stuffed and put it in a museum somewhere. Could have happened. A pig always sleeps on its side. I gotta test that one out. Go to the fair sometime and see a sleeping pig. Scooby-Doo's real first name is Scoopert. Shaggy's real first name is Norville. What the heck? I think that's just made up. Mosquitoes are more attracted to the color blue than any other color. Good to know. Don't wear blue during mosquito season. First non-human to win an Oscar. That's pretty impressive. There are 225 spaces on a Scrabble board. Huh? Bees must visit around 5,000 flowers to make a spoonful of honey. A lot of work just to give us a spoonful of honey. Thank you, bees. We appreciate you. Iceland read more books per capita than any other people in the world. Golly, they're so well read. That's good job. Good job, Iceland. Maybe someday. Who knows? Someday never comes sometimes. Just remember that. In the United States, 12,500 puppies are born every hour. That's a lot. It's kind of a sad useless information if that's true. That's a lot of, again, that's a hard one to know if that's a lot of puppies. You never see people with that many puppies, so that's I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Anyways, Dalmatians are born pure white. Their spots don't begin to appear until after they are born. Okay, so kind of makes sense. They're born white and they have spots when they're growing up. Whatever. It's kind of a dumb one. The longest Monopoly game ever played was 1,680 hours, 70 days. The longest Monopoly game in a bathtub was 99 hours long. Okay, some weird people out there playing in a bathtub. Telephonophobia is the telephones. Telephonophobia. Today's age, I would really stink to have that phobia. Cats have 4 rows of whiskers. If you have a cat, check it out. Do they actually have 4 rows of whiskers? And please comment below. That'd be fun to see. Arachnophobia is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. I can't even read that. That's just, yeah, I'll show you that one. Rats can tread water for 3 days without stopping. That's crazy. Yeah, 2 people are watching me. The tallest man on record was 8 feet, 11.1 inches tall. Sounds like Bigfoot to me. That guy owes me money. Venus are the only planets that rotate clockwise. Pretty nuts. The only insect that can turn its head is a praying mantis. Okay, thank you. Oh, we lost him already. Well, thanks for coming for a little bit, you 2 people. World's longest name is Adolf Blaine Charles David Earl Frederick Gerald Hubert Irvin John Kenneth Lloyd Martin Nero Oliver Paul Quincy Randolph Sherman Thomas Uncas Victor William Xerxes Yancey Zeus Wolfa Shupa Doopy Beastie. What the heck? The heck is that guy? Look at him. I'll let you see that one too. Crazy as Daisy, I tell you. Crazy as Daisy. The tallest mammal is the giraffe. The human brain stops growing at the age of 18. Makes a lot of sense. Mine has actually been shrinking since then. I think mine's like, that big, I think. Tallest mountains, the Himalayas, are growing about 2.4 inches taller every year. Pretty cool. Female lion does more than 90% of the hunting, not the male. Gotta step it up, son. Termites eat through wood twice as fast when this. That's kind of fun. Bible is the most shoplifted book in America. What did I read, I guess? It's kind of funny. Rhinos belong to the same family as horses and are thought to have inspired the myth of the unicorn. The gap between 2 upper front teeth is called diastema. The night vision of tigers is 6 times better than that of humans. The horologist measures time. Horologist? Horologist. Baby panda is smaller than a mouse when it is born. Out of faster than toenails. Fox's tail is called a brush. Your thumb is the same length as your nose. That's, oh, maybe this way? I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Spain literally means the land of rabbits. That's kind of fun. Identical twins do not have identical fingerprints. Okay? The killer whale is not actually a whale, but it is the largest member of the dolphin family. They are intelligent and we can talk to each other, but they are mean. They are total bullies. The world's largest shopping mall by total area is in China, but has been 99% vacant since opening. Some of its features are a canal with gondolas and an indoor-outdoor roller coaster. But good for China, just for building stuff randomly. The average person blinks more than 10 million times a year. A rat can last longer without water than a karate means empty hand. Makes sense? They have an empty hand. See at night as well as an owl, you would need eyeballs as big as grapefruits. Please don't. That'd be gross. A sneeze travels out of your mouth at more than 100 miles per hour. Okay. It is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. I like someone to try that out, but maybe not. Your eyes pop out if it happens? I don't know. The largest ever jack-o'-lantern was carved from a 1,469-pound pumpkin on Halloween 2005. I was, 2005, 2006 is my senior year of high school. Just in case anyone cared. Difficult tongue twister is the sixth sick sheep's sixth sheep's sick. The ostrich has only 2 toes. The oldest word in the English language is town. There are 450 hairs in an average eyebrow. But there's contours. Diet Coke was invented in 1982. And is the shortest complete sentence in the English language. Faces on Mount Rushmore are 60 feet tall. They are the presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. I just saw Abraham Lincoln yesterday at Steinhoffel's. Don't see that. Actually, I saw George Washington too. Pretty cool. Say what you want to say. I don't care. The most used letter in the English alphabet is E. Q is the least used. In England, in the 1880s, pants was considered a dirty word. Pantaloon, rats can't vomit. That's a good opener. Next time you're on a first date. Hey, nice to meet you. You know rats can't vomit? Men get hiccups more often than women do, of course. No word in the English language rhymes with month, orange, silver, or purple. Month, done, done, month, month. Right. Orange, orange, silver, 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 milver, purple, slurple, purple. Guess you're right. Women blink twice as often as men do. Lightning strikes the ground about 6,000 times per minute. Interesting. November 19th is Have a Bad Day Day. We just passed that up too. I wish I would have known that. Have a bad day day. Okay. The most commonly used word in English conversation is I. Okay. The largest school in the world is in the 5,000 students. Ronald Reagan was the oldest man to be elected president of the United States. That can't be true anymore. That one's in the world one. We're taking a pause. 2012. Okay. Biden was the oldest. Less than 2% of the water on Earth is fresh. Most spiders have 8 eyes. Ugh, I hate spiders. About 1/10 of the world's surface is permanently covered in ice. Pearls melt in vinegar. Americans eat McDonald's every day. That is not nice. The world's largest yo-yo is 1,625 pounds. That in Indiana, there's a town named Santa Claus. That's nice of them. After their favorite person. Santa Claus visits them more often than anywhere else. Maybe as a vacation home man in Indiana. A can of Diet Coke will float in water, while a can of regular Coke sinks. Can of Diet Coke will float in water, while a can of regular Coke sinks. I'm writing that one down. I'm testing that one out. Can of can of Diet Coke. Regular cans. Do a short on that, just to help you guys out. Guinness World Records holds the record for the book most often stolen from public libraries. Good to know. Australia is the only continent without an active volcano. Without, okay. Eating raw onions is good for unblocking a stuffed nose. Dare to test that this winter. Okay. The penguin is the only bird that walks upright. Now, I guess the other ones are over their feet, I guess. Peanut is a vegetable and a member of the pea family. It's weird. But I mean, peas come in their little stacks, whatever, 3 peas or whatever. And peanut in little stack shells. So I guess I could see that. The world's heaviest man was more than 1,400 pounds. God bless you, dude. French fries were invented in Belgium. The average person laughs 13 times a day. Nobody says that one too, I think. The longest snake ever captured measured 24 feet. In a lifetime, the average person in America spends 8 years watching television. You guys know now. Go television is probably less because most people watch streaming services. The oldest known vegetable is the pea. The Statue of Liberty's fingernails weigh about 100 pounds each. That's no. Tomatoes and cucumbers are fruits. There is a house in New Jersey built in the shape of an elephant, a house in Oklahoma shaped like a chicken, and a house in Massachusetts made entirely of newspapers. Impressive. I should do a video on that. The New Jersey. I'll do it right now. We're live. Live from Saturday. Whatever. Live from Saturday. Live from New York. Okay. Hope you're enjoying these facts so far. Elephant. Elephant house. House. New. I've seen that before. Lucy the elephant. The elephant. You can't see it, but just trust me. That's impressive. Um, next one. The largest cabbage ever grown weighed 125.9 pounds. Guy's a hoot where it draws this. I try to feel better about my drawing too. The most widely eaten fruit in America is the banana. And bananas from Guatemala are the best. There are no penguins anywhere in the northern hemisphere except in zoos. Northern hemisphere, not even the Arctic Circle? That doesn't seem right. The Great Wall of China is the world's longest wall and runs for more than 4,000 miles. It took more than 1,700 years to build. Heaviest sumo wrestler ever recorded weighed in at thunder 560 pounds. Grapes explode when you put them in a microwave. You ever see that? I'd like to get a video of it sent to me. But don't blow up anything there. Or consist of 96% water. John Hancock was the only one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence to actually sign it on the 4th of July. 35 billion emails each day are sent throughout the world. More than a third of all pineapples come from Hawaii. The gray whale is not really gray, it is black. Okay. Eyeglasses were invented in China. And the last one for this stream is there are an average of 2 earthquakes every minute in the world. That was exciting, wasn't it? We'll continue on this next time. Or not. Depends if people like this or not. Thanks for watching. If you want something good to eat, ginger chews, pineapple coconut. You want something good to drink, anything with the Stubborn Brothers. I had a drop top the other day. Might have another tonight. Don't forget to smile. Again, listen to the Kick In With Me by Mint Green Catalog tonight or anytime. It just dropped today, which is exciting. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.